What's up, Blankos fam, and welcome to a very special interview today. I am Justin Kruger, Community Director, and I'm joined with Jamie Jackson, our Chief Creative Officer, and we got a special guest today, the Reaper. Now, the Reaper is super special within the Blankos community because he owns the only one-of-one Blanko in the world. It is. Oh, there it is. Let's see it.
Yes. Oh my goodness.
So the Golden Ticket is the rarest Blanko in the world, and you own it. That's super insane. What is it like to hold that thing?
It is incredible. I gotta say, it's a bit nerve-wracking, because it's just like this one-of-one thing, so rare. So I try to be as careful as possible. Just touching the edges, for instance. And that's wrapper.
Yeah, I would have that in like a carbon box somewhere, like it hidden with the Tesseract somewhere.
I love that you still got it in the silver bag too.
Yeah, it's super cool.
I still got it with its other cards that it came with in there.
That's amazing. I love that.
Now, these cards obviously have a QR code on them. Don't show that, but you scan the code. And you get this Blanko in game as an NFT redeemable item in game. There's Jamie showing off a whole bunch of them. Now these were promotional cards that we gave away during South by Southwest 2019. And you got more. Jamie, what was that event? Give us set the stage for what South by was in 2019. And yeah, there's your wife.
Hi, you're live.
So set the stage for us. What was South by Southwest 2019 like, and why? What was going on there?
So we were really early in Blankos development at the time, and we kind of had this opportunity where so I'd never been to South by, so it was pretty cool for me. But we had this opportunity to go out there and host one of the kickoff parties for the gaming week, right? And we were like, we want to do something cool. We really want to talk about what NFTs are and really show it, and we want to give them away, right? So we did the card packs. We decided, we definitely wanted to do this one of one. There's some other ones in there with low numbers and with different significances as well. And then we threw this big party. We got Questlove coming to DJ. We built one of our early multiplayer levels. We had 10 PCs rigged up, all on multiplayer. And the idea was people would come play the game, and it was a vibe race. So it was collect as many vibes in this small little hex, all right? And we had this little gun in there so you could, it unlocked after a certain amount so you could grief people. And the idea was whoever won got to pick, I think we were giving away, winner got 3 packs, I think, and then everyone else got a pack for participation, right? And so we had the whole place decked out like Blankos, and people got it straight away. They're like, wait, what? There's one of one? And, and so it was pretty cool. And I was at the hotel. I was having a drink with my wife who just gate crashed the interview. And I'm like, okay, cool, I've got to go down to this party. So I'm walking through, Austin, heading down to the venue. Never been before, so soaking up South by, just the vibe, the energy. I was on my own. It was really cool. And I'm getting towards the venue, and I see this huge line of people coming out of the street and going down the street. And I'm like, oh, whoa, this must be a huge party. All right. So I'm thinking it can't be us. And as I get closer, I'm like, oh, wait, I think that might be us. And then I get to the corner. I'm like, oh, that's us. And I was like, wow, this is insane. So I then walked down the line because we weren't open yet. And as I'm getting down, I start to see some cosplay. And at the front, I see the Reaper, right? He's at the front of the queue. He gives me this look, and he's rattles his thing at me. I'm like, yeah, what's up, dude? And so I go to get in the venue, and there was a kind of angry Viking dude with a real sword. It was our bouncer, and he wouldn't let me in. And I had to I was like, Jeff, let me in. Anyway, I got in, and party kicks off, gets full, fills up quick. Questlove comes on, so that for me, I'm like, I'm out. I'm just gonna go dance. So I'm like on the dance floor having a great time. There's this huge line of people just back and back in the game. It was amazing. And then I just hear this whoa, and I'm like, wait, someone. And I turn around, and the Reaper is surrounded by people, and he got the card, man.
Amazing. That's absolutely incredible. Reaper, you're a mystery of a man wrapped in an enigma. I love the outfit. And I love that you had the foresight to like go there to this event, and I didn't even know what an NFT was until last year. So the fact that 2 years ago you knew to go to this event and pick up some NFTs from Blankos, and maybe you were there just there for Questlove, who knows. But what was that experience like? What was that moment like when you arrived and you opened that pack and you saw that you had the golden ticket?
Oh my, I was speechless. It must have just been a couple moments, but it felt like minutes or something like that. And then it just at some point I just kind of made some sort of weird noise, just like I couldn't believe it. Because I had just been talking to a friend of mine who was standing next to me in line at the time about like how crazy rare that golden ticket is and like how lucky it would be for whoever finds it. Uh, and then I just happened to unwrap this pack right at the top here, and I pull out the cards and I see the foil shining at me, and not only is it foil, but it's also gold foil. So it was just incredible. And after that, everybody came and wanted to take a look, and some of y'all guys at Mythical came to congratulate me, and there was so much going on. It was a great time.
Absolutely incredible. That sounds like a amazing moment. Did you know what you had in your hands when you opened that pack? Like obviously people were talking about it, but did you really understand like what you have in your hands?
I had an idea of it, but not to the extent that I know now.
Yeah.
At the time, I essentially figured, oh, it's some really cool trading cards where if you scan the QR code on them, then you can get a character in the game. And it looks like people are also willing to pay quite a bit of money for them. And that's just at the event. I mean, at the event, I remember hearing some guy was paying for like $200 for shinies or something like that. And I thought that sounded nice. Um, but now here I am, having seen like on Discord, I think I saw the other day someone was talking about having bought a Terry that was signed by Dan Lish, bought it for I think $14,000 equivalent in Ethereum. Yeah, and I mean there's 122 of those, and there's only one of these. So
I'm
yeah,
sure you're gonna have a lot of buyers. I'm sure there's gonna be a bunch of people saying like,
I don't
here's
want to.
all
Yeah, I
take
don't
take
want to set it
here's
in
take
stone.
all my just take
Yeah,
all
yeah.
my Ethereum, take
You
all
know,
my Bitcoin. I want that one to one. Yeah,
you know what else
interesting.
is cool
Yeah,
about it, right? Is when we did these, our Blankos logo was different. It was the first logo we dropped,
Mhm.
and the B is the old B. Um, no other thing's ever going to have that B on it. Like, there's so many cool things about this gold ticket, apart from the fact it's just one that I love. So I'm excited for you, man. I can't wait to see what happens with this.
Yeah,
yeah. It's super unique for many reasons, obviously.
I almost can't believe it.
I mean, it's been two
Uh,
years. What have you been
yeah,
doing since then?
I
I mean, like, how have you kept it safe? Have
yeah.
you thought about it every single day?
Oh,
Like,
I
what's
have. I've thought about it every single day.
yeah.
what's that last few? And also, what has the last 2 years been like? And also, what are your plans for it? Have you redeemed it?
Have you
Uh,
opened it? Have you
Yeah,
opened it box in game?
I have not opened the box in game.
but you have
Still in
redeemed
its
it.
box, I will say. I'm considering doing maybe like a live streamed unboxing, maybe around the time of Marketplace release, possibly.
That would blow people's
I think
minds.
that would be pretty incredible.
Dude, I think people would be like, "I'll buy it off you before you unbox it." I think
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's the other thing.
Yeah.
I don't know. No guarantees yet.
we should
If
work with you.
if the offer's right, I suppose. You know.
Yeah. That's awesome, and I'm sure you're gonna be looking forward to the marketplace and putting it
I
up
am
there. Like,
definitely looking forward
yeah,
to
yeah. I mean, there you'll probably see the value. Are you gonna be kind of more inclined to sell it right away or hold on to it for a little while? Do you want to sort of see how it plays out?
I kind of want to see how it plays out a little bit. I want to see like what kind of demand there is for it, what offers are. I want to get a good idea of what people would be essentially willing to pay for this, you know, because it doesn't really have like a market history of trades to look back on, as I said earlier. So I
If
kind of want to see a few different offers Maybe I could even do like an auction of sorts. I mean, I don't know. Depending on what the marketplace has available, essentially.
It's crazy. It's like this is such a nuts conversation, right? Like we're talking about you got the first one of one like fully playable NFT like ever.
Yeah.
Yeah, and NFTs are kind of exploding right now. So I
They
think the
are.
interest is getting
Yeah,
higher.
like
Like we
the,
saw, you know,
NBA
obviously
highlights.
Beeple's NFT go for 69 million,
Yeah.
and
Oh, man.
I mean, don't know if you'll hit that number, but but we
Drinks
really
on
are
you if
excited for you.
we do. Drinks are on you if we do.
Yeah, yeah.
Of course.
Buy all of Mythical a round of drinks.
Oh yeah.
We'll be on our way to Austin to celebrate.
Yeah. The Reaper, that was awesome. Thank you so much for joining us today. Man, this is so exciting. This is I can't believe it. You have the golden ticket, you have the one of one, you have the most rare Blanko in the world. This is really cool. Where can people find you if they want to get a hold of you, if they want to give you an offer? Where can people find you?
Well, for now, I'm mainly on Discord. You can find me on the Blanko's official server or the semi-official, maybe unofficial Blanko's trading server as well. My Discord username is the Reaper, except I'll be honest here. I made it when I was 12, so it's in Leet speak, and it's slightly misspelled because
We'll link it in the tweet. We'll link it in the tweet.
Yeah.
And awesome, thank you so much. I know you're excited for the marketplace. I know everybody else is excited for the marketplace out there as well. It will be rolling out this spring, so very shortly we'll be opening up those gates for you guys to actually trade, and maybe we'll see the golden ticket on there soon. Cool. Thanks a lot, and stay tuned, guys, for our next update. See ya.